All right, so basically to kind of like start out, of course, the generic questions like, how did you first get your interest in music?
So I initially got into music. Can you hear me and everything fine?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, so I initially got into music, like actually doing the shit, recording the shit, you know, rapping and taking it serious from fucking with my brother. My brother, Cash Campaign, kind of like the reason why I got into the music game. He started singing really early on, you know, and when he was in college, he would come home, you know what I'm saying, in the summer, and he would just record, you know what I'm saying, he would just record hella shit and just get it popping, and he invited me to the studio a couple times, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I went once, and he told me, try to write a song. I tried to write a song, it was whack. I tried again, I kept trying, and, you know, next thing you know, it kind of turned into something. At that point, I started to, like, you know, after that, I started to do my own rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Not just, like, fuck around on his songs and stuff like that, but I actually started to go home and write my own shit. This is around the time I was, like, 16 or 17, back South Sacramento, shit, just really just getting my foot in the recording, you know what I'm saying, the recording door at that time, early.
Were there, like, any other people that kind of, like, inspired you as far as music at that time?
Oh, yeah, man. In terms of inspiration, you know, who inspired me to want to rap around that time? J. Cole is big. Kendrick is big. Man, Wale, you remember them days, man. Wiz was dropping his tapes. 2010, I was in high school. Wiz was dropping all his shit. It was a lot of tapes dropping. It was just, you know, a lot of hip-hop going, and I've always been a passionate, you know what I'm saying, a kid that's so passionate about hip-hop. You know, music, man. I've always been so passionate about music. I always knew I wanted to do something. Artistic, whether it be music or theater, whatever. But around the time I was a senior in high school, I stopped playing basketball. And when I stopped playing ball, I was like, well, shit, what I'm gonna do with this time? And my dad was going through a divorce. I had a lot to write about, and it was just like rap was calling my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. But you know, musically, like my biggest influences easily Cole, Kanye West, Hov, Nas, Kendrick, like, you know, every rapper's favorite rapper damn near, you know. Those guys, they're incredible. They're captivating. You know, they just get you.
So, like, what's some of your favorite projects from some of those rappers that you named?
Favorite project from Cole, Friday Night Lights, personal favorite. Not that that's just personal favorite. Favorite project from Kendrick, I know it's gonna sound kind of cliche, but his most recent shit, Damn. I know that sounds hella cliche, because it's the one that just came. But you know what? On this one, he was able to capture. He made it so palatable. He made it so digestible, you know, for fans and shit, and just for the world, you know. A lot of his music in general. He has such a vast vocabulary, and he has such an ability. You know, a lot of times when you're a guy with such skill, you show that skill, and there can be times when you show it, and your skill is so immaculate that some people they can't grasp it. You know what I'm saying? It's too lit for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like with Dan, he brought it perfect. He didn't compromise too much, but he didn't go too commercial. He brought it right perfect and had the shit right in the middle where it needed to be. Nas, It Was Written. That's my favorite shit from Nas. I got that tatted on my wrist. Hov. Personal favorite from Hov. Not to say that American Gangster is his best. That's my personal favorite. Ooh, watch out. She's about to 7 seconds. Of course. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, of course. I'm sorry. But yeah, them is just some of my favorite projects from them. Some of my favorite shit. Top album.
Yeah, like with the Friday Night Lights, that's like my favorite Cole project too.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights is fucking legit, man. Did you go back and re-listen to it?
I listened to it. I probably listened to it like two weeks ago. I listened to it like straight through, and it's crazy. Like Cause I just feel like, I mean, you know, as an artist, you're supposed to progress throughout your career, but I just don't feel like nothing he's dropped personally to me has touched like Friday Night Lights.
Uh-huh. And that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a conversation with a homegirl about this, about Kendrick. And the thing is that Kendrick and Cole, they've never dropped a single whack project.
Yeah.
Never. Well, I mean, some people would argue, what's the one? What's the first one? What's Cole's for Silent Story? Silent Story. Some Cole fans may say, but you know, to be honest, none of those artists that I named, none of them have dropped a whack project where you put it on and you're like, yo, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really about which one hits you at the right time. And damn, like by Kendrick, man, God, Feel, like Lust, they hit me at that. I was at the time where those words were just, man, you know what I mean? It was perfect. And same thing goes for Friday Night Lights. It was just perfect for what I needed. I was 17, getting ready to go to college, learning about myself. You know what I mean? So it just, sometimes it's really the timing. But they always put out great shit. You know what I mean? It's always good. So that's a fact.
So, like, getting into projects of your own, started with 1993. So what was your inspiration and what was your thought process going into that project?
So originally, man, 1993, when it started out, it wasn't supposed to end up being a fleshed out album. But it just happened that way. I had recorded so many songs and I had a narrative and a story that I wanted to tell. I said, fuck it, we got to just put this bitch out of the album. But 1993, you know, all of my music to this point, and Real Person, I think, is about to start deviating into what I'm going to be doing, like, more next, I feel like, which is going to be, okay, so I'll put it this way. A lot of my music in the past has been 80-20 or 90-10 or 85-15 in terms of what are we listening to right now? What are we getting? Caleborate story, Caleb's story, and then are we getting content about the world, his views, whatever. It's been very heavy on the Caleborate side and a little light on the side talking about the rest of the things going on in the world. Real Person was one of the first projects where I felt like I was able to sort of break out of just talking about myself, take what's important to me, and relate it to the masses. You know, taking lines like, fuck what happened yesterday, you could blow up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? On my track, Bank Robber. That's some shit that, yes, Caleb tells to himself, Caleborate says to himself, but I made that shit universal for the world because it has to evolve from a point of Caleborate speaking about Caleborate at all times to Caleborate speaking from the perspective, you know what I'm saying, of the person that he is for the people that he speaks for and sort of being that voice for the people. So that's what I'm sort of growing into. But I went into every project with the focus of telling my story, man. I feel like as a black artist and as a black man, you got to tell your story, man. When you get on that microphone, you know what I mean? When you get on that microphone, when you get on that stage, man, like growing up in this country, in this world, you know what I mean? As a black man, you got to tell your story. You got to just let it be raw because if you don't do that, somebody going to paint that picture for you. And you know what I'm saying? You know what happens when they paint that picture for you. It's not always, you know, proper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So always been very focused on showing my experience and telling my truth. Now, I think more than ever, I'm focused on being the voice of that truth for other people, you know what I'm saying, who that truth is relevant for. Just being that voice now, you know?
And so, like, another way that, like, you showed your experience is through your visuals. And honestly, like, to me, I feel like you have the most slept on visuals. I mean, of, like, everybody right now. So, especially, like...
Yo, for real?
Yeah, especially, like, everybody that's, like, popping right now, you probably have, like, some of the most slept on visuals. Especially, I can't talk, but especially that Make Me Take Me video. That's, like, that was one of my favorites. Like,
thank you. All those ideas. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you.
Oh, that's exactly what I was about to ask you. Like, I was going to ask you, what was the, like, inspiration?
So, man, I've been growing into and transitioning into my final form, which is the artist. Caleb collaborates an artist. You feel me? And with that, I've become more honest, real, and hands-on with all the work that I do. So now when I shoot the video, I'm like, yo, what do I see when I hear this record? What does this song say to me? And what are we doing? And Make Me Take Me is like, bro, it's like 4 minutes of bars. So you don't need nothing immaculate. Just get them bars off and just be hungry. Like, that's what you was on the song. That's what you are. Be that. So the video is like, nigga, really just get them bars off. And I was like, well, why don't I just get them bars off in a real way? Like, why don't I just do something and get the bars off? Like, that's kind of cool. Nobody does that. People always do videos and stage stuff, but why don't we just start staging it and just, it's rap. Like, I know the verse. I could just rap it and do my thing. You know, and the same thing goes for the love version of the soul video, the money version. Everything is about moving. Everything is about capturing that energy, that feeling that the song brings to you. Once you do that, bro, because that's the thing is, what you're saying about the visuals is exactly what I feel about the visuals. When I watch them, I'm like, yup, it clicks, it connects. It's like, this is the song, and this is what I see when I hear the song. You know what I mean? I feel this. When I watch the love version of soul and I'm jumping around, I'm doing that as I'm watching the video. Like, it's Cisse, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's like a language, and I speak it. So it's about communicating that as efficiently as possible. And all these videos, man, you know, it's a blessing, really. I got to really give it to God at the end of the day because, you know, I put these songs on and I just listen to them and the ideas come to me. And that ain't because I'm some super genius, you know what I mean, Einstein artist. That's, you know, it's a blessing, and it's because I hone my craft, you know what I'm saying? But God gave me them tools in the first place, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, what's your personal favorite between both of the soul videos?
Personal favorite is the love version.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why is because it's just that pure. You know what I mean? And you know me, bro. If you follow my art page, you know, which I'm sure you do, I'm all about just keeping it like, bam, you feel me? Straight to the fucking point. Like, let's get to it, cut to the chase. You know what I mean? Not to say that the money version isn't incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But you know me, I'm all about the walking in the street rapping or standing in a one shot and nigga just see me do this. Like, look at me and see, you know what I mean? Look at me, see me performing the song that you're listening to, and when you see me performing it, you're going to feel it. And when you feel it, that's it. You know what I mean? So I'm all, like, when I watch that video, that love version, I'm like, yeah, nigga, nigga jumping, the arms, the legs, I'm like, yeah, get it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel when I watch it. So that's my favorite, but I love all of them, bro. They all spectacular, all ideas, you know, blessings, and, you know, ideas that were sent to me, you know what I'm saying, and blessings that I was able to enact and put them out into the world. So they all my babies, man, you know.
All right. So, like, do you feel that you're slept on?
Do I feel that I'm slept on? There's a lot of gray area for that. Do I feel that I'm slept on? Yes and no. Yes, because I do feel like I'm making quality content. I'm putting it out there in the world, and I know that this content should garner millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, whatever, right? But at the same token, you know, slow and steady wins the race, man. And it's like everything gonna happen in God's time. The slow grind. Take the fucking stairs. Don't try to fucking rush it. Cause now I'm 24, and I've been doing this shit since I was 16, 17. At 24 now, looking at everything that I know and things that I'm privy to, and you know, when I get money now, I save it, and you know what I'm saying? If I had blown up too soon or early, whatever, man, I could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be a different conversation. You know what I mean? It could be, yo, man, so what happened? Why did you turn to them drugs? Or why did you do that with it? You know what I mean? So everything happened in God's time. And so, yes, I'm slept on, but it's kind of a good thing. You know, when the time is right, it's going to pop, and it's going to hit the world when it's ready.
Yeah, because that's something I feel like is an issue with a lot of artists. Like, a lot of artists seem to follow, like, gimmicks or follow the trends, but it's like, when that trend goes away, it's like, you back at point A.
You're right back there trying to figure out how to do the next trending thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just stay true to your shit. Every artist, bro, and all the greats, they do that shit. You know, all the greats. Stay true to their shit. They just hold it down. You stay in the pocket. And when the time is right, nigga, that shit blow. And it blow up so crazy. Like, it blows up so crazy. And people love you for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I'm not making the assumption, but if you fuck with my music, I'm sure you not only fuck with my music, you rock with Caleborate. You're like, yo, this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's because I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to me. I'm sticking to my guns, you know, and that's the same thing that you would do. That's the thing that all people want to do. So it's like, stick to your guns, man. People respect it, and I respect it. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing, and I'm like, that's the final shit. So that's my thing, man. Just do my thing. Rock out my way, you know?
All right. So, like, what's your opinion on the current state of Bay Area music?
Opinion, I think that it has a very, very bright future. I think that it's at a good place right now. I don't think that the music in the Bay Area is necessarily keeping the artists from blowing up the way that I feel like they should. I feel like it's the industry. Right now, I'm in New York, man. I was at 10 Deep, and then I could go to XXL, I could go to Complex, I could go anywhere and drop these records off or throw flyers out in the streets in Soho. Like, bro, it's hot out here. Nigga, you could blow up out here. If you got some hot products, you know what I mean? It's like dope. It's like dope dealers. Niggas were selling dope back in the day in the 80s, whatever. Like, yo, word, get out that you got the hot shit. It's a wrap. It's 8 million stories out here. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of those stories that align with the culture that I represent and the sound that I represent. You know what I'm saying? So in the Bay, you don't have as much of that. So even though an artist is making fire music, it's like, bro, you're peddling it to like small, you know what I mean, small groups of interested fans, and it forces you gotta leave, you gotta go. So I don't think that Bay Area hip hop is in a bad space. I think that the Bay Area music industry is just, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't exist. But you know, hopefully the goal with this shit, we blow this shit up, this Caleborate shit blow up, man, and we get some paper or whatever, we can go back home and do some things in a big way. You know what I mean? That's the goal. So nigga just out here doing my thing and still I'm in New York, but I'm acting like I'm in the Bay. I'm playing my niggas' music. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting niggas on my Snap like I'm doing the same shit like I'm back home, so that it's like global grind. You know what I'm saying? So that me and my niggas is multinational, you know what I'm saying, cultural. We all over the place. In the Bay right now, it just holds great artists. There's a lot of great artists. EJ, Rex Life Raj, Theory, myself, SOBRBE, and even SOBRBE pop. They kind of blew up. But if they were in Atlanta, bro, like these niggas would be like Rich the Kid or Famous Dex. You know what I'm saying? They would be like big. They'd be on everything. They would be hanging out with all the famous rappers, you know what I'm saying? Not just when they come to the Bay, but all the time, because famous rappers is all up and through Atlanta, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Famous rappers is all up and through New York. Famous rappers is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, truly the industry killing the Bay right now.
So do you feel like even like the media not really like paying as much attention as maybe certain areas as well?
Definitely. Of course. But you know what, bro? To tell you the truth, I don't even know if that's so much a Bay problem as it is a hip hop and music problem. I think we're sensationalizing and like fetishizing this like trap rap culture. You know what I'm saying? We just keep pushing these kids and these artists to just get crazier and crazier. And it's like the more you continue to acknowledge it, the crazier it's gonna get. And I'm starting to look at the shit like I feel like the gatekeepers or whatever that's, running things. That maybe there's agendas or whatever, I don't know. But like I said, bro, slow and steady wins the race. Niggas just keep their foot on the pedal like Gucci Mane or like Kendrick. Just keep hitting niggas over their head with shit. They can't ignore you. You feel me? Like after a while, niggas can't ignore you. So you just gotta keep heating niggas up. And then one day they gonna look up and be like, damn, bro, we was sleep on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, that's really it. Hey, what's up? Is that shit? Or am I tripping? I'm tripping. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm in the streets. My fault.
You good?
But yeah, I'm sorry. Did I answer your question, bro? My bad.
Yeah, that did.
Okay, for sure.
All right, and so like, do you have any like last words or anything for the interview?
Do I have any last words? Nah. My only words is, man, like I said, niggas, you gotta be true to themselves. Just be real. Just Just stay who you are and rock out, you know? The best artist is doing that. Like, the greatest artist is doing that. Even the ones that's not MCs, that's not lyrical guys, like Playboy Cardi is doing Playboy Cardi. Rich the Kid, Famous X is doing Rich the Kid. They're doing Famous X. Uzi is doing Uzi. Like, if you're an MC, just do you. Stick in the pocket. Like, make great music. It's going to come. Like, that shit going to come. You know what I'm saying? I believe it firmly. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. Niggas just got to rock out, do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Stay themselves. Straight up.